Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here for another Gunpla review. In today's episode, we're going to cover the Guntank from Mobile Suit Gundam. It's one of the three Gundams from the Project V, so along with the gun cannon and of course the RX-78 Gundam. I just love the fact that this was originally just a tank. They just threw a torso on top of it, and it is kind of both my least favorite of the original Gundam relatives, if you want to call it, between the gun cannon, the gym cannon, the the Gundam itself, and then various Gundam incarnations. The ground Gundam, the Pixie, the Gundam Pixie, the Gundam Mark II, and all those others. But after building it, I kind of like it, and playing it in Gundam Evolution for a while, because it made me love the phrase "guns to go burnt," and it's the most American thing I have ever seen. They thought, hey, I got an idea. Let's give a tank, an extra cannon, and machine guns for hands. That is just, I know they're supposed to be missiles, but they fire like machine guns in video games, so I'm going to call them a machine gun. So, let's talk about the very interesting Gundam here. Well, not Gundam, but gun unit. Okay, so this is it. There's no stickers, which I love. It's a solid kit. Very solid. Nothing's falling off of this. Downside, you've got to be careful during the build, because these guys are on some of the posts here are very fragile, and if you try to force it in, or you come in at an angle, you will break this piece off. Or any of these. So, well, maybe not this one, because it's more solid, but every other piece, not so much. You could break them off, so I would be very cautious. Aside from that, well, another downside, if you want to be honest, it doesn't roll. These treads are solid. They're not rolling anywhere, which is kind of sad. I kind of wish they roll. I have a good feeling that the Master Grade one does, but, it would be really cool if they did roll. I would enjoy that. As for articulation-wise, you're not getting most posing. Obviously, no legs. So, yeah. So, no ab crunch. Your head, you can turn. Interesting fact, though, when this had the core flyer system built into it, you couldn't even really turn the mobile suit. It would be solid. So to turn, it would literally have to turn the complete unit around, which was awful in military combat. I get it, the core lander was a good idea, because, you could jettison out of the suit and save the pilot and whatever battle data you got from that fight. But in the grand scheme of things, having to turn the complete 360 around to get the guy from behind would literally get you shot before you can even turn. So, yeah. Of course, we have the arms, which have decent articulation. The shoulder armor does move a little if you have the arm at a certain angle, like there, see? Shoulder armor moves. Arms go up and down. That's about it. And the guns go up and down. And interesting enough, you do have a tiny little pilot figure in there. It's molded into the plastic, so if you wanted to paint it, you have to do it while it's there. There's no tiny little pilot that comes separately, like in a Master Grade. Or a real grade, I think. Because I think my real grade Freedom Gundam had a little pilot in it, I think. They're building a lot. After building 200 of these things, that's right, this is number 199, and 200 was built the other day, so that's coming out next week, so look forward to that. But yeah, other than that, this is probably going to be a short episode, because I don't want to stretch it longer than it needs to. But yeah, now I'm probably going to be talking about stuff I wish they did on this, or if we can get a revive. I will love a revive of this dude. Like, maybe get more articulation in the waist. Wheels. I just want this to actually turn. Make sure these are more solid. I do like the plastic they use for the treads. It's not too rough. It has a good texture to it. But, cautionally, where is it? Yeah, this piece right here these do pop up on occasion, so you have to be careful. And I do wish, like, it actually moved. Like, the head would move more than see what I mean? The head goes up, head goes down, slightly to the left, slightly to the right. You don't get much articulation. I wish they had more articulation there. The cannons go up. You can get it as high as up to there, there. You can't go left or right with it, which, again, kind of sucks. Again, if I can get a revive of this dude, all I would want is more articulation. A lot more. And as for size comparison, let's just grab another Gundam from the same timeline, at least of the same universe. So I got the Gundam Mark II, the Titans colors, because Titans may have been run by a crazy idiot, but they knew good color scheme. So as you can see, it is shorter than the average Gundam of that universe. So let's move him out of the way. And he's safely back on his shelf. But yeah, so all in all, this is a decent sized grunt suit. And I do love the fact that it has thrusters on its back so it can, you know, fly like the others. And something about it being people trying to use this in space makes me laugh. I'm sorry. You know, this was built off a tank. Literally. They took a tank they had, took off the gun, put this thing on top, gave it another cannon, and gave it missile pods on its hands. And it also has two pilots. One usually goes here, and one goes up here. So one would usually handle, like, the controlling of the limbs and the treads, and the other one would control the weapons. Which I thought was a cool idea, but then, of course, that led to the people thinking they would require two pilots to pilot this thing. When in all actuality, it didn't. It would only require one pilot. The two would just make it easier. And if you look through the generational thing, I think they just made it more tank-like, instead of making it half mobile suit, half tank, which they really honestly should have stuck with. Because having a long-range tanky mobile suit that's really mostly a half tank, half mobile suit was an interesting idea. And let's be honest, for a rush job, this was actually pretty decent. So let's get to the summary and my other thoughts about it. Okay, like I said previously, I do like this. It's solid. If you're careful with putting on the little spokes, it's a solid kit. You're not going to break anything off of it if you're careful, unlike me. So you're going to get a lot of good use out of it. Again, I wish the treads were, working. Mobile, if you will. Yes, the pun is intended. That the actual wheel across the desk. But hey, take what you can get. The articulation, not good, but it could be worse. I do wish it was better, more waist movement, more arm movement. If you want some more color accuracy, couldn't speak that for a second. Color accuracy, you had to color in the inside of the missile pods, of course. Other than that, you're going to use some panel liner in the neck to make that blacker. Other than that, mostly just to panel line it. There's no real color issues, which is great if you just want something you can just throw together and not worry about. So, there's that. Again, if you want to complete the Project V, you're going to need them. I still need to get the gun cannon to finish the Trinity. I'm hopefully going to get that soon. I haven't decided what I'm going to get next. After I do the Sword Impulse, I have the Gundam aerial rebuild to do, and after that, I don't know. Hopefully then I would have the gun cannon as one of my options. Or if I can finally get my hands on the Ruber's that'd be even better, but finding that is quite difficult at the time of recording, so yeah, that's not going to be a thing. Excuse me. But yeah, so if you'd like a short, stocky mobile suit that really won't slide anywhere unless you physically put effort in it, I would recommend this dude. You know, again, more you look at him, he's kind of adorable in a weird way. Not a bad way, just in a weird way. So I want to thank the commenter in the gym video who suggested I get the gun cannon. Thanks, man. It was a good idea because I actually do like this little guy. I swear I feel like he's supposed to be the Guntank after they improved it. They can use the core lender, which I can justify why he can't, move its torso too much. But with that being said, thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, I have a GoFundMe page on the links down below. I have my books. So pick up a book, give a donation, like, comment, and subscribe. Unfortunately, during the week, I lost a subscriber, which sucks. But, the life of a content creator isn't always ups. There's some downs. That did get me a little sad because that just makes me even farther away from my goal of getting that 1,000 subscribers so I can get this channel monetized. But you know what? I'm going to keep going, keep making these videos because I know you guys still appreciate them. So, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on Friday with a new episode on what Gundam, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a revive review of one of my kits I did in the beginning. Probably not, though. Maybe bust out one of the older kits I haven't done a review yet. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I mean, to be fair, I don't have that many custom mobile suits left other than the unnamed one. Actually, I gotta do the unnamed one first. So I'll do that, and then I'll start going from there. So, again, I'll catch you guys next week. Well, on Friday. Peace.